Hey everybody. Sorry I am late. Um, Although I don't think there's anybody here. So, which is just as well because I'm not ready. I am scrambling around trying to get everything together. So, um, I am showing you what I've already got set out, and I've got to run and grab a couple of other things, and I'll be right back. Okay, so today, depending on how many people show up, and all of that stuff, but for sure I'll be doing a replay giveaway, which I will be giving the secret word once you've watched the whole live at the end of the live, and I'm gonna try to keep myself to approximately an hour or so, and yeah. So hopefully, um, people start trickling in here. It's only been a few minutes since I started, and I am going to be pouring some resin today, and we're going to be doing something a little different. Um, I'm going to attempt at pouring something. It's called, one is a lace effect, and then the other one is, um, it's, I guess it's kind of like an offshoot of the, hey Maritza, how are you? Thanks for coming. And so, okay, first off, uh, we'll definitely be having a replay giveaway. Second, we'll see how many people come to determine whether or not we have a in live giveaway. So I made sure I've got my scissors, I got some paper towels, and then I will be giving away some yarn. And then, so I will be pouring some resin today with some of my new molds, and I am also going to be trying out something that I got the other day, which is this here. I know I have an electric mixer, but this one is a manual one. So we'll see how it works. The nice thing is that hopefully this will be okay to use with the cup that I've got. So the kind of pour we'll be doing today is one is called the lace effect and the other one is called fireworks. So the fireworks is an offshoot of the blooms that I've been trying to do. So we'll see if that one works a little easier for me than the blooms. But we shall see, because it's also about the steadiness of my hand. So what I'm going to do, so the fireworks one requires the piping bag, which I have, and I'm putting into the in my cup for easy pouring into. And I've got a couple of paper cups so that I can mix my white into. And then I'm going to be trying this mixing thing here. And it comes with an extension rod. So let's see how much. All right, so it says that I don't need the extension rod for it. And then, and this is what the mixer looks like. So what I'm going to do, so I put 2 ounces of part A and 2 ounces of part B in here. And so that obviously equals out to 4 ounces total. And then I'm going to mix it here in just a second. I'm just trying to get everything out of the way. I'm going to use this mold for one of them, and the other one, let's see, let's use this one because it's a little bit deeper. So this one is I bought this actually from another YouTuber that pours resin. She goes by the name of pouring your heart pouring your heart out. Sorry, I've been having problems with speaking this last couple of days. If you guys couldn't tell with my last short videos with announcing winners. Anyhow, so she makes molds. So I got a couple of her molds. She's based out of Australia. So this is one of hers. She does white molds. A lot of people who make molds tend to use colored silicone, and usually they use green, which is neither here nor there. So if you see silicone molds that are colored green, that's pretty standard as far as the coloring. So I don't mind the white. It does the same thing. And she makes some really beautiful molds. I have one other of her like bigger molds, which is her sunflower mold. That one is a massive mold. And then this one I'm sure you guys will recognize. This is she calls it her live edge mold. So it's got like these kind of crystally edges, and then this one also is a crystal edged mold, but it also has this holographic bottom to it, which gives it a holographic look to it. So I haven't decided which I'm going to do which pour on. So I'm going to go ahead and put the stirring tool in here, and we are going to stir away, and we'll see how it works. And yeah, it squeaks. Sorry for the squeaking. And And I'm not trying to stir it too hard, so that it doesn't incorporate too many bubbles, because although the description does say that it helps with decreasing the amount of bubbles, so I guess we'll see. um, so this particular tool also says that you can use it with the silicone cups that are out there, uh, which, I mean, that's fine. And what's nice is in the instructions, it tells you like what the extension would be needed for to make it taller. This is the extension for it. But I like the idea of using it with my clear plastic cups so that you can see the resin and make sure that it is fully mixed. Because with the silicone cups, you can't, it's really opaque. And so you can't see if they are entirely mixed together. Part A and part B is mixed well. So once I've mixed the 4 ounces, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out a little bit of the resin and set it aside, a little bit in each of those paper cups, so that I can mix a little bit of the white in it, because I'll need a little bit of white for each of the pours. So let's see. So it looks like it's getting there. You guys know that otherwise I would be using the popsicle sticks. So this is a great, nice little tool. What I really want is this particular company, and it's called Resiners is the brand, and I think Let's Resin also has one, where it's an electric one, not a recharge, and it's a dual electric one. So I know I have an electric one, and so the electric one, the dual electric one that Let's Resin has, is where I think they have one where you can put 2 cups of resin and put the paddles in, and you can mix 2 cups of resin without cranking it. You just flip a switch after you've charged the battery and off it goes. So that would be awesome to have. And what's funny is, so I know there's a lot of people who are really against shopping on Temu, but the thing that's funny is that Let's Resin does sell their items branded, along with Paduo, branded on Temu. So it's not like you're buying from someplace that I don't know what you would consider it, but anyhow, so yeah, and the prices are the same. It's not any cheaper, or they might be a little bit cheaper, but not by much. So but there are a lot of products on Temu that are, you can see they're clear, like, okay, well, this is here and this, it looks like it's the same thing. So because there's some things that they're really good. Temu is great for resin molds. Some of the other things that I've gotten from there are so. So like resin molds are great on Temu. Storage containers are really great on Temu, and also like organizational like bins. So I have some bins and stuff like that I bought off of Temu that have worked out really well for me. So, and they're a lot cheaper than getting them from Amazon, and it is exactly the same thing. So I'm sure I'm probably talking to myself, because it shows that there are 0 people watching or in the chat. So that's fine. I've actually thought about using StreamYard to do my pre-records, So anyway, if nobody shows up by the half-hour mark, I'm just going to do a replay giveaway, and I will possibly stretch out the time for the replay giveaway so it gives people more time to enter. So it's this was way easier than mixing it with the popsicle sticks, and the paddle feels like it's silicone. It is not hard plastic, so you can choose to um, use rubbing alcohol to clean this off, or you can also choose to let the resin cure on the paddle, and you can just peel the cured resin off of the paddle. So this was really nice to use. um, I'll have to compare it to the electric one. uh, the paddle on this one is way bigger than the electric one that I have. So I don't know if that will make a difference as well. So I'm just letting this drip off till there's no excess. All right. So it looks like, okay, now I'm gonna set that there. Don't worry, this is just a silicone mat, so it's not hurting my desk at all. And we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. Um, and the prize for the replay giveaway is going to be um, this Karen latte cake, and it is, let's see, it's their Lovely Layers collection. 58% acrylic, 42% nylon. It's 8.8 ounces or 250 grams or 530 yards. It's a size 5 bulky, and it's this like, and it's nice and squishy, and it is in the color, I just saw it. Where'd it go? It is in the color uh, butter cookie. And so it's these gorgeous neutral tones. It's a brown, um, tan, off white, and it's just this like, and creamy white. It's very, very pretty. You guys can see that there. So so anyhow, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, and I have to say that there are hardly any bubbles after I've finished mixing everything up. And I'm going to now, I've got these paper cups that I'm gonna put in some of the resin. I'm just gonna put just a little bit of it, and if I need more, I need more. It's not too big of a deal. I just so one of them I think I might need a little bit more, and I actually will probably need more like clear resin. So, and of course I dripped on my leg. I'm wearing shorts today, which may or may not have been a good idea. So let me wipe the lip here. So I'm going to pour out a little bit more resin, and I left the bottles out in case I did need more. So I'm gonna pour another 4 ounces out. so this is part B. I don't know. I'm not sure who's popping in and who's popping out. But I am pouring resin. And we're creeping up on the 21-minute mark. And I said that if we hit the half hour mark and we don't have a bunch of people, and I'll just do a replay giveaway. And I will stretch the replay giveaway out so that more people can enter. Okay, so I'll get my mixer back out. Put the paddle back on. And we'll mix that up. Just get that out of the way so I don't knock it over. So let me see if that did it. No. Okay, so it does make a squeaky noise. I don't know why that is. But that's fine. Okay, so we've got 2 people now. Just say hi. Nobody's gonna bite. I don't bite, I promise. But I just showed the prize. I'm giving away a latte cake, at least for the replay giveaway. It's some nice squishy yarn. I'll show it once I'm done mixing this. So this is another 4 ounces. I'll be going to attempt to make. One is called the lace effect, which I've watched a lot of videos on. I've watched a lot of it from Pouring Your Heart Out, a lot of her videos. And there is a science to it. So anyway, I'll just shut up. That squeaking noise. My goodness. I do like the mixer though. And by letting the other cup sit also helps degas it so that the little bubbles will come up to the top and disperse. Yeah, we're still here. And I'll show the colors that I'll be using for the project once this is all thoroughly mixed. Come hang out. There's a no pressure live. We just come and hang out. I know the time I pick isn't necessarily popular with everybody, and it's hard to make it. But yeah, I do with what I can. I know it's hard because I'm such a small channel. So it gets a little discouraging sometimes when you only get a handful of people coming. Well, it's discouraging for me, but I'm keeping on for, I guess according to YouTube, it's about 3 years. 2+ years, 3 years. I mean, time flies. And so for those of you who are thinking about joining, I have a membership program as cheap as 99 cents. You do get a one of a kind sticker along with other things. But I created the sticker, and the manufacturer is in the process of working on it, and I should be getting the stickers soon. And so as soon as I get them, I will show everybody what the sticker looks like. Whoop! And so that you can see what the end product is. The overall consensus for the people who did join was that that you guys wanted it to be glitter. So that's what the sticker is glitter with this cute little kitten. Hey there. Hey Terry, thanks for coming. So the sticker is coming for those of you who decide to join. You do get a one of a kind sticker. I do have a full lineup of new artwork for stickers. So the current one that is being worked on, and I'm waiting for the manufacturer to send it to me. So it was glitter that I made it with. And it's a kitten holding a ball of yarn. And the other artworks that I have um, uh, lined up is all like fun, even motivational, cute stuff. So be prepared for more fun things in the works. So, so if you guys just give me a couple more minutes, I'll show you the prize for the giveaway, and then I will show you the prize. And this is for the replay giveaway, because right now we don't have a lot of people in the chat to do a live giveaway. So is that enough? I'll do a little bit more mixing. I apologize for the squeaking. Okay, so I think that's enough. I'll take it off of the base. So I am giving away this Karen cake here, and it's their Lovely Layers collection, and it's 58% acrylic, 42% nylon in the color butter cookie, and it's really soft, and it is a buttery off-white tan and brown color. So it'd be a great, you know, I don't know, yarn to use for pretty much anything since it's such neutral colors. It's 8.5 ounces, 250 grams, or 530 yards. So that's the price for the replay giveaway. So I'm going to run it for 2 weeks. So it is going to be from the 21st until 2 Mondays from now. So I'll have to take a look at my calendar. But I think I've got pretty much all the resin off of this thing here. Let me take a look at the calendar. So it's until August 4th. That's when I'm gonna run it till, okay? All right, so I'm gonna put a little more resin in this one here. All right. So I need a couple of, actually, no. I'm gonna use my silicone sticks here. I've got a couple of these, and there's a reason why I got them. Why I put them there, so they're easier to use and easier to grab. Okay, so the colors I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using these alcohol inks for. One is going to be the fireworks, and the other one is going to be a lace effect. So um, mm, I think these will go well together. So it's going to be salmon and pistachio. And then the other two, and it's funny, they're basically similar colors, I guess. This one is more blue than anything. And then this one is going to be peach bellini and cloudy blue. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to first, let's mix the white into these cups. And I am using my white paste. Actually, I do need. If you guys saw how many popsicle sticks I had, you would laugh at me. Because I think I'm out, and I'm actually not. So, for the lace effect, I know that I need to put a lot of white in it. So we're gonna do. So usually it's, I think it's 1 drop to. So I'm just gonna do 6 drops for this one. This one is gonna be for the lace effect. Actually, yeah. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then the fireworks. Well, and there is something in there. I don't know what that is. It looks like a piece of fuzz. From what? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so this one I'm going to do just 2. Okay. Wipe the top off. Hey, Monica. Hey, Amy. Oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Amy. This channel is about talking about the things that are hard to talk about, like fibromyalgia, chronic pain, chronic illnesses, while having fun, which is doing things like this. Like, I like to pour resin to help with my anxiety, my stress, along with, because I do have mental health issues, which is neither here nor there. And everybody's welcome. And then we do other things that are fun, which is yarn stuff. And so today I am going to be pouring resin, and I'm also giving away some yarn. The replay giveaway is going to be, I'm giving away a cake of yarn that I just showed. And so I'm glad you decided to join. I try to have fun, and I also am here to say it's okay to not be okay, and I'm here to say that you don't have to be happy all of the time. It's not always about happy, joy, joy. And I think everybody that's a part of the group would agree with me, because everything is not always sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. But we do support each other overall, and that's the important part. So, so yeah, that's where this is as far as my channel goes. Um, so I do a little bit of everything, if you can tell. Um, if I get the lace effect thing okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of these crochet flowers that I got from a subscriber or Ohana members, and uh, I'm gonna put it down as the middle. So, because I think it would be a great look. So, and I'm gonna use the bigger mold for that. So, and Amy, if you know, I have over 200 videos that you can watch. I talk about, you know, what's going on in my life, this kind of stuff, unboxing stuff, which is, you know, I love my mystery bags. So yeah, there's that. I actually have a couple of mystery bags that I need to open and record. So I'm gonna do that. If I have, I'll be doing that. If I have time tomorrow, I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll record that. I ordered from a company that I have bought from repeatedly before, which is and so they are called Dots Yarn Den, and they have some really awesome mystery bags, and they're not crazy expensive, with the fact that it's full of shape cheese yarn in them. And I've gotten a lot of great yarn from them for that brand. And I'm sure you know that that particular brand is a you know, a really nice brand. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Yarn Snob um, is having a sale right now. He's having a lot of his, or he had a lot of closeout yarns for sale. So I know that he tends to be a little bit on the expensive side, but it is hand dyed yarn. And sorry about that. My internet was kind of pooped out on there for just a second. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. Um, yeah, I agree, Amy. I totally agree. I think that's the case as well. The thing that's frustrating is when trying to manage your chronic pain, there's so many restrictions these days with being able to get the help that you need, with also getting assistance with your mental health. So, you like, for me, when I got a pain management doctor, I switched to a new one, and he essentially told me I had to pick pain management or mental health as far as my medication, because I have anxiety. And so I had to get weaned off of my anxiety meds if I wanted to keep my pain meds. So, yeah, there's that. So that was not any fun, but I did it. It took me 6 months. And while I still do have panic attacks, I'm managing it better now. So there's that. Okay, so this is the prize for the replay. It is a Yarn Inspirations Karen latte cake, and it's their lovely layers collection. And it is 58% acrylic, 42% nylon, and it is 250 grams or 530 yards, and it's a 5 bulky weight, and it's called butter cookie, and it's these gorgeous uh, neutral colors in off-white, um, brown, tan, um, and it's kind of this creamy yellow color, but it's really, really pretty. And let me write the price down in my book before I forget. Um, and the prize will, or yeah, I will, the replay giveaway will go until August 4th. So, but yes, I agree that everybody, for the most part, that has chronic anything has sort of mental health problems. It's just a matter of, how deep it goes, and how you handle it. But that's why why I have the community that I have. Hey, Kim G. And then, um, for those of you who are a part of my Ohana membership group, or if you want to join, it does start at 99 cents. And I haven't gotten a chance to yet, but I want to do a membership live, a members live. And I am waiting for the stickers that I have created to come back. I have already sent it off to the manufacturer, and they are currently processing my order. And once I get it, I will show you guys how it came out, and hopefully you guys like it, and I will send them out. And depending on what tier you guys are on, will determine what additional things that you get, because the higher tier you go up, the more things that you get. If you go one step up, which I believe is $3.99, you will get a note from me plus everything below, and then one step up, I think it's $4.99, or maybe it's $3.99. Anyway, the highest step up, you get a resin custom from me, and then the postcard, and then the sticker, and everything else. So that's how it works. So anyway, I tried to keep it as cheap as possible, because I know that when you're trying to support multiple channels, it can get a little expensive. So with that being said, let's start pouring. So I am going to first um And I went ahead and I got an infrared thermometer. So I'm going to take the temperature. Okay, so that says it's about 103. Let's see what this says. Okay, that one is not quite warm enough. So I'm going to first put down the white for the lace effect, which I'm going to put in this one here. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I went to a doctor that wanted to put that in, but I am not eligible for that. I don't have back problems. I have, I don't know how you want to explain it. So I have rheumatoid arthritis, um, psoriatic arthritis, plus the fibromyalgia. And so um, I have other um, brain issues. And so they're trying to figure out what's going on with that. But I know exactly what you're talking about. They checked to see if I would be eligible, and I'm not eligible. So anyhow, this is the mold I'm gonna use for the lace effect. And from in kind of seeing how it's done, the first pour is going to be the white, which just goes on the edges, and I'm sure it's going to be kind of hard to see. So we're going to do that um, first. All right. And I really should buy a bigger tray mold. I really want to buy a bigger tray mold from Julie, which she that's pouring your heart out. It's just that her molds are not cheap, so I'll have to save up to get. And plus, it's coming from Australia, so the postage is again not cheap. Um, so yeah. Hey, Angie. Okay. Well, thoughts and prayers for you, Kim. Um, I'm sure everything will go uh, great. Um, and I'll be thinking of you on Wednesday for sure. Um, I need to get that blob of white out of there. And let's see. I'm going to try to get some of this white out of here because that's a lot of white. actually. I'm making a mess, but it's fine. I don't mind that I'm making a mess. It's about having fun. Thank you guys for coming. At my last live, I had a lot of fun unweighting and unmolding my, the pores that I did with you guys the last time or the previous live. It like the sense of satisfaction always is there when I see, the end result. But to have you guys there was even more fun. So I'm like wondering if, sometimes I should do that when I pour on a live, if I should wait and unmold stuff on my next live, since this is what I like to do on my lives and I know you guys enjoy it so much. And it also helps me get feedback as well. And you guys can tell me if there's certain things maybe you didn't like, or you did like stuff like that. So yeah, I'm using up all of the paper towels I got. Hey, Alley Cat, or Kimberly. Yeah, I have them. I have a spatula. I'm just trying to um move some of the resin right now. So I'm because what is going to happen is there won't be a clean line anyhow. So I do have a spatula. Um, I have lots of spatulas, but I do know what you're talking about. So yeah, right there. And I have these as well, which I use as like um, usually they're you can use them with clay or um, nail art. So that I have these as well. So um, I'm just trying to um, remove an overpour of white that I did. So, because I think I poured a little bit too much white. And part of that is because I blame my shaky hands. So, all right. So I think I have enough of that white removed, I think. And I don't want to fill too much, as I say that and I'm continuing to fill. All right. Now I need to put down my clear. So this is the clear, and then I'm going to be putting down these two colors for the alcohol ink, which is salmon and pistachio together, and they're both alcohol inks. Okay. I need to take this glove off because I don't want resin on my bottle as much as possible. And shake my alcohol inks. Hey, Lori. Thank you. Considering I don't have a process, this is kind of like just wing it by the, you know, flying by the seat of my pants. So, all right. We'll do the dark as the center portion. And I'm wondering whether or not I should use my, okay, if this comes out the way I think it's going to come out, the next pour, I will redo this particular type of style, and I'm going to use one of my crochet flowers in the center. So first, I'm going to put the pistachio in the center. Right? Hey, Jennifer. So we'll do 4 drops in the center. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm doing my best not to get resin on the bottle, because yeah, I tend to do that. All right, so now the salmon will go on the outside. Ooh, that's really light. I think I may need to shake that better. Hopefully that does a better job. That's like really, really light. That's okay. That's better. Now you can see it. It is, I know. And that was completely by accident. Okay, so this is done for that. Next, I have another glove. Now, all right, so I think that's warm enough. So I have another 4 ounces of resin that's mixed up and ready to go. And that I think it's warm enough to go down into the other mold, and I'll show it to you before I pour it in. And I know it's running over an hour. I'm so sorry. And I don't need these anymore, I don't think. Actually, I just need one. I'll just keep this one here. And I always keep extra plastic cups around for my my garbage. So I have an extra plastic cup for my garbage. All right, so let me check the temperature. Okay, I believe it's hot enough. So this is the other 4 ounces, and I'm going to be using this one. And this one is a holographic mold. And I'm going to Okay, and as I'm making a massive mess. All right. I need another glove. I bought this like massive box of gloves from Harbor Freight, and they were like $1 for like 200 gloves. So that was a really good deal. Um, the Harbor Freight is like 5 minutes away from our house. And I'm gonna put a little bit more of that green down, the pistachio on the other piece. Okay, so I am going to first put down my alcohol ink for this one, which is going to be cloudy blue and peach bleeny. So we're going to do the other way around. We're going to do a light center. And that was 7 drops in the center. And then we're going to do dark around. All right. All right. So there's that. Now, as the resin does its, or the ink does its thing, I am going to take my white, which I've gone ahead and I've mixed ahead of time. I have to check, but I'm pretty sure I did. So I was really busy yesterday, but I will definitely check. But I did see your response on YouTube. So let me get my white in my piping bag. And I will I did see I think it was Monica, your response to waiting to unmold till my next live. Even though I'm usually itching to unmold it to see if what I did worked. Um, so I will wait until my next live so you guys can see it. Now, let's see, what do I need to do? Get my brain in order. Okay, there's that and that. Let me get some of this garbage out of the way. All right, now I've got my piping bag, and I got this piping bag from the dollar store. So I think I got uh, a dozen bags for like $1.50 from the dollar store. So um, so I am going to this now. This one is what you would call um, a fireworks technique, I guess. And I've seen Julie from Pouring Your Heart Out do. She's got a couple of videos where she did this, and she said that this is a twist on the 3D molds or 3D blooms. So this is her idea and not mine. And I am just, borrowing from her idea. And the ink, do you see what I'm talking about? How the ink just kind of does its own thing. So, which is why they say when you're trying to do 3D blooms to put your ink down first, because then the ink will just, it's going to spread how it wants to spread. Regardless of what you want it to do, it will do whatever it wants. Even like the one with the pistachio and the peach. Um, it just kind of does whatever. Same thing here. I did it in a circle, and here we are. So anyhow, I'm gonna leave it. Resist the urge for me to swirl and do all kinds of things with it. I might do something to it after I put the white down. So yeah. All right. So now I'm going to cut the tip off of my bag. It's like making a cake. So I went ahead and cut the tip off, and I'm going to shakily, with my shaky hands and all, put down dots around the mold. So, and I apologize in advance if I block the view. That's too tight. And I'm going to just trying to get it going here. Oh, there's a bubble in there, that's why. All right. I really despise the shaky hands. But my resin is thick enough that it makes the dots fairly forgiving. And I probably would go back behind and fix some of them. Because some of them are touching, and I don't necessarily want that. What a mess. I keep telling myself, we'll just come back and fix it. Come back and fix it. It's okay. But it is thick enough so that it is really forgiving. So I'll come back with my silicone stick and clean up some of those weird drag lines. I wish I was like better even-handed. I just need to practice more, honestly. Okay, now back and fix it. So this silicone stick has like an offset side and a pointy side. So I'm gonna use the pointy side and try to fix some of these like weird drag marks so that they aren't like quite so obvious at like touching each other, which is like almost every single one of them because I don't have steady hands. And I don't know about you guys, but I have been so tired lately, and I'm thinking it's I don't know if it's like been super hot in your guys' area, but it's been really hot where I'm at in Oklahoma. Um and I feel really bad for my husband because um he went back to like regular duties on Sunday, and like he said that so they do some maintenance at the airport. So that means like um let's see. He said like they do like mowing of the lawns and stuff. So I think it was yesterday he said that um oh they or he spent about 3 hours mowing the lawn. I can't even imagine how hot that must have been. Right. Yep. So, Monica, that is, it's going to, so the white is going to hopefully bloom so that it's going to drop down to the bottom of the mold. So that when I turn it over, it will look like fireworks. Thus why is she called it fireworks. So, I wish I had steadier hands, so I could do a much neater job like she did. But unfortunately, yeah. I think if I do this a couple of more times, I will get better at it. And I don't want to fiddle too much because then I'll mess up the colors. But I'm just gonna, try to fix whatever I can fix, because I can see some of them are already quote unquote blooming. So whatever happens when I unmold everything. Um, so I will schedule my next live after we're done with this, for um, for next week. I have to take a look at my calendar to make sure that it doesn't, like, I don't double book myself, because I believe I have at least maybe a doctor's appointment, but I'm not 100% sure. Or that my son might have like an appointment. So, anyhow, okay, we're just gonna leave it because I'm not doing much other than disrupting what's going on there. Um, but it looks like 4 ounces is what fits in here. What I need to do is I'm going to write down on the back here. I'm going to put 3 ounces and then probably do, well, 4 ounces. And what I want to do is that, um, have a small or thin coat for, the background. So I will pour maybe 1 ounce or less so that I can do a dark background so that the white will pop a little bit more, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyhow, um, we got 10 people here. So you know what? Let's do the giveaway. Let's do a live giveaway. Um, if everybody is okay with that, because I do have a prize polls to do that. And it's just a matter of drawing a name really quick because I know we're over the 1 hour mark. And what I'm going to be giving away is actually the same yarn that I'm giving away for the replay giveaway. And unfortunately, and I will tape this so that it's okay. The band ripped. It's the same cake. It's a latte cake, in the color butter cookie, and it's 58% acrylic, 42% nylon, 8.8 ounces or 530 yards, and it's their lovely layers collection. And it's, if you can see it there, it's so soft and so squishy. Yeah, it is super pretty. So um that's what I'm going to be pulling for here in just a minute. I've got StreamYard or Nightbot pulled up. Let me get it all ready to go. Okay, so if you guys want to put in a word and make sure that you put in it put it in the comment, your comment in the chat several times so that Nightbot catches it. Because we have 11 people in the chat, and I want to have you guys have a chance to win. So hey, Suzanne. So once we get as close to everybody in the chat, uh, grabbed by Nightbot, I will roll for the winner. And then if you can send your information to fibrojyarn@yahoo.com, put in the subject line latte cake live, and I will know exactly what you are talking about. So we've got a couple of people still missing. And I'm going to roll here in just a second. And thank you guys for coming to the live. I super appreciate it. And I will roll it here in just a second. So we've got 8, and I know that we're missing at least 2. So I'm going to roll it in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm going to roll it. And it's Suzanne. Congratulations, Suzanne. And you guys know, for those of you who you guys know, I love giving away stuff. So I'm thinking about doing a August month of giveaways. And so I will have to take a look and see what I've got going on. And as far as prizes, I'm thinking about doing either oh, thank you so much, Kim. 2 months, that's awesome. So yes, please give me a thumbs up. That always helps me with pushing my stuff out. I have grown so much lately, all thanks to you guys. Thank you for being a 2-month subscriber. And then we've got Suzanne, who is also a membership person. You guys are awesome. And thank you for hanging out for the last hour and a half. And I will see you guys in the next one. Keep an eye out for some unboxings that I've got coming. I put in an order to Yarnstop with his sale that's happening. And then I will be posting for the giveaway that's happening still with my last live. That's going on until Wednesday. And then if you are here, don't forget to enter in. Oh, and don't forget the don't go away yet. I have to give you the word for the replay giveaway. The replay giveaway word is friends, FRIENDS, and put that in the comments, and you will be entered in to win the other latte cake. So if you're here, enter in as well, and I will pull that on August 4th. Okay, have a great one. Bye. So don't forget, it's the word is friends.